All right, well, welcome everyone. Welcome to our November 3rd Team Huddle. And oh my gosh, can y'all believe it's November? I mean, crazy time because November to December just flies. I don't know if it does for you guys, but for us, it just flies by. And so the important thing that we have to do as entrepreneurs and Arbonne independent consultants is that we have to really make time for our businesses in these 2 months. So anyway, so that's important. So we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. But before I go on any further, though there's nobody on live that is new, but I do know that we're going to have some new folks watching the recording. And so just for all those new who are watching the recording, my name is Kim Cardenas. I am a Regional Vice President and Arbonne Independent Consultant, and this is Team Rev's Huddle, Weekly Huddle. We do these every Sunday at 8 p.m. and it's so important for everyone to plug in and listen up because this Team Huddle, this Zoom, this call, whatever you want to call it, is one of your ways to stay empowered, to stay inspired, and to stay connected. Because I can assure you that just making sure that everybody's muted. Okay, I can assure you that to go to the top of this company, you have to plug in. You cannot do this business alone. You are the CEO of your own company, but you need the guidance and support and the camaraderie of a team to get to the top. It's just the nature of the business. And so if your goal is to rise through the levels in Arbonne and rise to the top, then you need to plug in either live or you need to plug in and watch the recording, although it's so much more intriguing, fun. You feel more connected when you do it live, but I do know there are times that you can't be on live. And for one example, tomorrow is our nation meeting and it is at 8 p.m. and the Zoom ID number will be posted on the Nation Facebook page. So Georgie's Nation Facebook page, they will post the ID, the meeting ID tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, and that will start at 8 o'clock. And it is on the Nation meeting that you get to hear sometimes from me, but not tomorrow because I won't be on tomorrow. I will not be on the Nation meeting. It's probably we do, one of those a month, and I probably have missed one this entire year of 2019. But sometimes we do have to miss, and I have a biannual event to go to with my husband tomorrow, so it is something that's very important for us to do. So anyway, so I won't be on the Nation Zoom tomorrow, but I encourage all of you to be on the Nation Zoom because it is where you will hear from other national vice presidents and other regional vice presidents and hear their trainings, okay? And so, we don't want to get so, what do I want to call, narrow focus that all you listen to is me, because I admit I am not the end all to be all. I can coach and guide you and empower you. There's so much more out there for you to hear, for you to be coached and empowered and inspired by. So do join in on the Nation Zoom, and then do plug in and listen to your own SoundClouds. Get your own. This is how you.
Yep.
This is how you train yourself, because we don't have, a workplace to go to in which you would spend so many hours getting training. This is how we're trained, by plugging in. All right. So the first thing I want to cover, since I won't be on tomorrow, I want to just, throw out some congratulations. I have not done my post yet. It's been a busy weekend here, but I will do the post by tomorrow morning on Facebook, and I will get your gifts and flowers sent out by tomorrow. So congratulations. We had several get their district manager bonus, and so that would be Sherry Teeter, Laura Lockwood, and myself, and the area manager bonus, that would be myself. We have district managers in qualification, so congratulations, Haley McCoy, and DMs and continued qualification, Danelle Daly, Anna Hibbard, and Jill Boxer. So again, we've got some great things going on in our region. So again, don't forget about tomorrow's Zoom. You guys will all be recognized again on tomorrow night's Zoom on the Nation Zoom. All right, so let's talk just briefly about goals for November, because you must have a goal for your month. As an entrepreneur, you have to have a goal and, you know, a destination. Otherwise, your month just gets away from you and you will not have accomplished anything. So get with your sponsor, get with your upline. If not your sponsor, then someone in your upline, get with them and discuss what your goals should be for November based on the amount of income you want to make, based on how, you know, do you want to promote to the next level? So set your goal, and then your sponsor and your upline will help you design the income producing activity that will help you reach your goal. So we all have a goal, so we know what our destination is, and then your income producing activity is actually your roadmap on how you're going to get there. So every month, at the end of a month or the very beginning of a month, we write out our goals, and then we plan out the type of income producing activities we're going to do to reach that goal. So very important to write out your goals. All right, so the fourth thing I want to cover here is November. Let's talk about income producing activity, because you know, in November and December, you can decide it can be either hard or it can be great. But it's all what you think about it up here, you know, and it's all how you approach people about, you know, sharing the Arbonne opportunity and sharing the Arbonne products. So if you think people do not have money to spend on Arbonne in November and December, and if you think people don't have time to join your team in November and December, well, guess what? They won't. All right. But if you think people will want to spend their money on Arbonne in November and December, and if you think people will want to join your team or become your preferred client or join the 30 Days to Healthy Living in November and December, if you think they will, they will. So you decide what is it that you want to see happen in your business. So it's all about going into November and December with excitement, with expectancy that people are going to be receptive to what you have to share with them. All right, so first of all, in November, let's talk about our Global Training Conference registration. Registration opened up November 1st, so we have early bird registration through the 15th. And so for those of you guys who have been in Arbonne for a while, you guys have all registered. I've already seen you registered, you've all registered, and kudos to you, because you know how important going to the Global Training Conference is to your business. All right. So the early bird pricing is $249, and that price is only till the 15th. And if you went to GTC last year and you ordered 2 I Want It Alls, you got an additional $50 off. So it was actually only $199 for me and for several of you guys who also purchased the 2 I Want It Alls. Now, starting November 16th, it will be full price, which it increases by $100, and so it'll be $349. Now, new independent consultants that have a start date of November all the way through April to when GTC is, our Global Training Conference is, they will all get the early bird pricing if they register during their start month, okay? So if you have a new consultant join your team in November, they will get the early bird pricing, the $249, no matter when they register for it in November. If somebody starts in December, they will also get the early bird pricing the whole month of December. So they have to register for it though in December. All right. Arbonne also offers a payment plan when you register, so you can register, and the payment plan is $83 every month. So for 3 months, so the month of November, December, and January, if you sign up now, it'll be $83 every month. Okay, so and that is if you do the early bird pricing. But if you wait and do the full price, it's going to go up. But right now, if you do the early bird and do the payment plan, it's going to be $83 a month. So now this is where I want a couple of you guys to talk about your experience, and briefly, because I got a few things I want to cover tonight. So I'm just going to call on you one by one, those of you guys who have been to GTC before. And so I want you to share with everyone on here why you registered again to go to GTC, maybe why you registered the first time, and then why do you continue to attend GTC. So Renee, you're kind of first on my right, so I'm going to just ask you to share first.
All right, so the first time, the reason why I signed up is because I just thought it'd be a good time. I had just signed up to be a consultant. Sherry Teeter is my upline, and she's also my cousin. And so I just thought, oh, this would be great. We'd have a good time together, which we did. But I continue to do it every year because the information is so great. And mostly really just to see all of you guys, because I live far away. I never get to see anybody except for on this freaking computer. And I love getting together with all of you and seeing where you are in your lives, and just the whole, I don't know, girl thing. It's just, I love that. And so I can't wait to see everybody and, learn more, of course, which you do every year. And just going to all these events together as a group is just so fun.
Absolutely. I always say, truly, everything to me about Arbonne is amazing. And just as a little caveat, I'm redecorated my office, and Jamie's like, "What? Why don't you just make it an office and not your Arbonne room?" I'm like, because I love everything there is about Arbonne. So when you walk into my office, I'm an Arbonne independent consultant because I love everything about it. So what Renee said, the friendships are up there at the very top. What we get to do together, what we get to share together is totally amazing. So Kelly, I'm going to ask you next to share.
I've actually not been to a GTC.
You went last year.
No, I went to Dallas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right. So
this will be my first time.
We'll ask you to share next time. See, and this is how I feel like, even though we don't get to see each other in person all the time, but I did just see Kelly in person in Dallas. So anyway, isn't that funny? I thought she was there. All right.
Well, I watched the virtual. So I watched the entire thing. I just wasn't there with you guys.
With us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tara, you share.
I didn't know I was next. So I don't remember exactly what your question was, but so the first time I registered and went to GTC, actually I had signed up in October the year before, and you, Kim, told me that it was non-negotiable. I had to go, and so I was kind of like, I better go. And it was a nice, of course I was nervous registering and, leaving my little babies behind, but it was so worth it. The first GTC that I went to, I had promoted to district manager before going, and so that was super fun to be a district manager already before getting to GTC, because you know the excitement and you know the momentum. And so that first one just really kind of, I don't know, just continued that momentum, and meeting all of the teammates that I had heard of. And like Renee said, we only see each other on our computers usually. So whenever we all get together, it's kind of like we're like the best friends. But I keep going every year for that, for the camaraderie, for the fellowship. Our team is amazing. We have a lot of fun. We get to work, and then we come home and work some more, but we're happy about it. It's not like, oh, I got to go to work. It's like, yeah, so we're going to a work conference and we're excited about it. So I think that answers your question.
Yes, it does. Thanks, Kara. All right, Krista.
The first year I was an Arbonne consultant, I didn't know what GTC was because I like had just registered, and it wasn't because like Tara and Kim didn't tell me. It's just like, I don't know, I guess I wasn't listening. But actually I had a trip already planned there. I just turned 30 and me and my girlfriends were there at the same time conference was happening. And they were like, is this company that you were a part of? And I was like, it is. And so the following year I registered because I wanted to go. I wanted to see all, what all the fuss was about. And one thing that I'll say is that GTC has met me where I was at every single year. And what I mean by that is it's not just my Arbonne business that became better for going GTC. So if you're working in another job other than doing Arbonne all the time, you will take things away from GTC to help you in your current JOB. And so this past year, just something clicked for me, and I was so like driven to do more that I actually ended up quitting my corporate job. I came home and I just told Brandon, I can't do this anymore. My husband, Brandon, who will be at GTC with me this year as a partnership for the first time. But I came home, Rachel Hollis said a couple of things, and I was just like, this is my plan A. This is our plan A. And so it may not push you to quit your job, which again, it just meets you where you're at. And you'll take so much away, no matter if it's for Arbonne or for a JOB.
Great, Krista. Absolutely. I mean, for brand new consultants, GTC is hugely eye-opening. Your vision for what you can do, what your business can be, grows by 1,000%, because you really get to see how big Arbonne is and how big your business can grow. And then as you just go every year, it just solidifies more about what you can do in your life, in your regular life, and then also in your Arbonne business. Okay, Sherry, would you like to share? Can you get you?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my lighting here. So I'm all lit up. Anyhow, I would say everything that obviously Krista, Tara, and Renee just said. And my first GTC was also with Renee, and I had just signed her up. And so we both, went there to just experience the entire thing. And it is by far like a wow moment. Like, wow. I mean, and it does give you that vision, and you get to see, and your belief becomes stronger because you see so many other people and how far and how quickly they've gotten to where they have, or their stories. You listen to so many different stories about, what they've gone through, just their story, each and every one of them. I'm watching people walk the stage and the white party. And so anyhow, that's all really exciting. And yes, we're all better together, I think. So being together is really, really special. And I don't know if Renee remembers this, but there's a lot of new people here on this call, and we went there, and that was April, I believe, that year. Yeah, it was April. And so in June, both Renee and I promoted to district manager. So I believe for sure that is why that happened. And that's where, it stuck, with us. And then we're like, hey, this is really a business. This is something, we can do. And if you love what you do, it's not a job. And I think that's really why we're all kind of here, and we're lifers, the ones that have been to GTC before, because we just have fun doing life together and working and building our businesses, and everyone lifts you up. It's a total inspiration. I mean, just to go listen to the speakers is well worth your registration fee.
Great. Absolutely, Sherry. Absolutely. Hey, Crystal, do you want to share? Because you went for the first time to GTC last year.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I can share without crying, to be honest. It was, I've been an independent consumer consultant for 3 years now, and Angel was like, you should go, and little did she know it hit me at a point where I really needed just my cup to be filled back up. And as all the ladies have said, the speakers just pour into you and just charge you for the days to come. And it's just an amazing opportunity to be surrounded by life. And that was really what I needed at that point. So.
Crystal. Thank you, Crystal, for sharing. We love having you as a part of us. And yeah, we all come to this business at different points in our lives. And, because we are a group of women who lift each other up, I mean, we help each other through all kinds of, just life. And we love you, Crystal. Angel, I just saw you popped on. You want to share about GTC? What I've asked everybody to share is, maybe what was your reason for going to your first GTC, and then why do you keep going back?
Hey, yeah, sorry, we just got back from a meeting, but my first GTC, this will be my fourth GTC, and fourth. Anyway, I'm a lifer.
It's four. She's counting for you.
Yeah, fourth. I was just told from the very beginning of my business from Kim that if you're serious about building an Arbonne business, you can't miss these. And I am so glad that I did. And yes, the friendships are rich and the time there is so sweet, but I've never been a part of anything like this where you're so poured into and you're not just motivated, but you're changed by it. And the speakers there, the keynote speakers, the guest speakers, and to see everyone celebrate success. I mean, it's just unlike anything I've ever been a part of. And when you love people and you serve people, this is the place to be. I'm telling you, it just your cup is filled. But yeah, it helps your belief more in the industry, for one, in the industry of network marketing, and it helps your belief in our company as a whole. And you're just so informed. They don't keep things from you. They share with you what they're doing now, what their plans are for the future, and you're so heavily involved. And GTC is such a great place for you to really get to experience what Arbonne is as a whole. I could just go on and on, but it's absolutely worth the money, worth the expense. And yeah, you get a little vacation out of it too. So
thanks, Angel. But so yeah, just to wrap all that up, and as many of you guys have said, if we're serious about building our Arbonne businesses, we need to be at GTC. We need to be at the Global Training Conference, because if you click on in your website, you click on the little icon that says the Global Training Conference, Flourish, because that's the word for this Global Training Conference. If you click on that, you can scroll through and you can see all the different things. And one of the things it says is that the amount of money that you make when you go to GTC typically goes up, because you come back empowered and inspired to build your business bigger. And then your level of promotion also goes up, because you're empowered and inspired to build your business bigger. So if you are serious about building your business, and that this is going to be a plan B or a plan A for you, you're serious about making some income, you're serious about getting to the top levels of Arbonne, then you need to be at the Global Training Conference. Don't worry about rooms right now. Many of us have already booked rooms, and so when we go, we stay 3 or 4 to a room. We make it as economical as possible. So we've already booked the rooms that I think will take care of us. And if you have not registered, get on there and register. And if you need to do the payment plan, do the payment plan. But you need to be there, and we want you there. I mean, we want you there. It is so much fun. It is so life-changing. And yeah, you just need to be there. It's the place to be in April. The dates are April 16th through the 18th, but you need to arrive on the 15th. You should get there a day ahead of time. It's really hard to get there on the 16th. I mean, you can if you have to, but it just makes it easier. And your sponsor will talk to you about that. All right, so that's GTC. It's so important. So let's also talk about November income producing activity. What does Arbonne have out there for us? All right, so they have extended the free or the waived registration fee for preferred clients and independent consultants for the month of November. And so both of those are with a qualifying order. So the free consultant registration is with a 500 qualifying order. So with the discount, the total amount of money that the person's going to be spending to get the $49 waived is about $325 plus tax. All right. So they've also waived the preferred client fee. So that's $29 that's waived with a $150 qualifying volume order. That actually turns out to be they're actually spending $120 and they get free shipping. So they're going to get free shipping and what was I trying to say? Free shipping and free registration. All right. So that's what we have to do. That's a super thing to offer in November because they're not going to have to pay extra, not going to have to pay that registration fee to join in. And what are most people going to be wanting, going to be looking for is our 30 days to healthy living, okay, or buying Christmas gifts, okay? So those are the two things that people will be fired up about, that will want to join your business or join or join you as a preferred client during the month of November. All right, so we also have the best of the best clean swap box available again this month. And so if we do the best of the best clean swap box and they're going to be a new preferred client, so they're actually going to get about 50% off of those products. So how do you present that to somebody? You would say, these make great Christmas gifts, or you can add, because there's 3 pieces to RE9, so they can be 1, 2, or 3 Christmas gifts, and then they can keep the nutrition, which will help them from gaining weight and maintaining their current weight through the holidays, because you can share with them smoothie recipes, and they can drink the fizz sticks, to keep their energy up, and they can take the Digestion Plus to keep them their tummy not getting bloated or overactive because of all the crazy food that they're eating. So you can sell the swap box as Christmas presents or as helping them maintain their weight and maintaining their health through November. All right, so that's the best of the best clean swap box. And for independent consultants, it's going to be $172.25. For a preferred client, it's going to be $212. Both of those are going to get a free gift. Okay, so they get the free shipping, the free gift, the free sign up, and the great percentage off. All right. So everybody, in November is looking for a bargain. I mean, that's what people are going to be looking for. They're looking for that bargain. So the clean swap box is one bargain. Then the RE9 special that Arbonne has going on is the second bargain. So they can buy a complete RE9 set and they'll get a free Counter Essence Spot. What is it called? Yeah, the Counter Spot Essence. I had that backward. Counter Spot Essence is free with any RE9 set purchase. So if they're going to be a new preferred client, they're going to get their free registration. They're going to get the free Counter Spot Essence. They're also going to get to choose another free gift. They're going to get free shipping. So they get lots of free. So this is how you need to present it to people, as that they are getting a huge bargain this month. And that's what people are when they're shopping in November, they're looking for that bargain. So be sure you emphasize the amount of free things and the discount that they're going to be getting when they're purchasing the RE9 set. All right. Let's see what else I want. Oh, let me go back to quick.
One thing, Kim.
Yes.
With that Counter Spot Essence, that expires the middle of the month. Is that right?
Thank you. I did see that.
That's just for the first 2 weeks, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's through the 14th.
Yeah.
All right, so we won't be able to use that after the 15th. So you need to go out and start asking, people about this, presenting this to them as a bargain for them between now and the 14th. All right, so let's go back to the independent consultant free registration. So how can you present it to somebody who's really just focused on shopping, doing their Christmas shopping? All right, so they can sign up now with the free registration. Go ahead and order their products that they will want to use to start the 30 Days to Healthy Living in January. Because in January, if your business is growing in November and December, when you hit January, because so many people are looking for a way to lose the weight that they gained, that your business can take off. But you can't wait till January to start asking people to presenting it to people. You need to start now. And there will be several people who will want to join your team now in looking forward to January, knowing that they're going to have a really booming business, that they can pay off some credit card debt, pay for some of those presents that they bought that didn't actually have enough money for. So get them started now with the free $49, and then they have to buy, of course, the product. But they can get the product for Christmas presents. They can, they don't have to buy the nutrition set. They can shop for Christmas presents and give those for Christmas presents. And then when January comes around, they're ready to, because they'll plug in, you'll get them trained, and they're ready to take advantage of all the people who are going to be jumping into our 30 Days to Healthy Living starting in January. All right. So another way to present the preferred client waived fee is sign up now while the preferred client fee is waived, and get your 30 Days to Healthy Living so you're ready to start in January. So if you wait until January or December, you're going to have to pay the additional $29. So go ahead and get it now in anticipation that you're going to start the 30 Days to Healthy Living. Or the way I am presenting the 30 Days to Healthy Living, and Mandy and Emily are going to hear this when we do our launch next week, is that when I talk to people about our 30 Days to Healthy Living, I'm not going to talk to them about losing weight. I'm going to talk to them about maintaining the weight they have and not gaining the 3 to 5 pounds that people generally gain through November and December. And that's why there's so many people in January who want to start a 30 Days to Healthy Living, because they just ate like crazy for 2 months. And so the way I spend the 30 Days to Healthy Living, because nobody wants to think about dieting through the holidays. No, the way I spend it is, you're going to drink a smoothie in the morning, a smoothie for lunch, and then have your celebrations at night. Or if you're having a potluck at work, then have your smoothie in the morning, enjoy your potluck at lunch, and then come home and have a smoothie at nighttime. That way you're getting all the nutrients you need, you're keeping up your energy, but you're still able to maintain your weight through the holidays. So then when January 1 gets here, well, maybe you want to do the 30 Days to Healthy Living, but you don't have an additional 5 pounds to lose, okay? Because you maintained your weight through the holidays. So right now, when we're talking about 30 Days to Healthy Living, it's all about maintaining, the weight they have and not gaining, okay? So that's the way you want to spend the 30 Days to Healthy Living. All right, and so we have our next 30 Days to Healthy Living starts November 18th, and it does run through December 17th. So it ends before Christmas. So it just helps them get through those holiday gatherings, all of those events that they're going to be going to. It helps them get through those events, staying healthy and maintaining the weight that they have. All right. Then on December 2nd, they're going to change it up a little, and what we're going to do is, it's called a Fitness 14-Day Challenge. So they'll actually promote doing 2 smoothies a day, and then in the Facebook group, there's also going to be a trainer who's going to do a little fitness routine that people can do at home. just to add the exercise in it to help keep the weight off. But those orders also, and they'll talk about the packages. I think she'll talk about that tomorrow on the Nation Zoom. It'll be 150 or more, 150 QV or more, to get those products. So anyway, so what can you do in November, for IPA? All right, use the waived consultant registration, the waived PC registration, the best of the best clean swap box, and then getting people on our 30 days to healthy living. So I gave you some ideas on how to spend all of those for November. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about verbiage. All right, so you might want to just jot some of this verbiage down. If I have time tomorrow, I'll type it out and put it on the Facebook page. All right, so this is verbiage for November and December, because in November and December, we kind of have a little bit of a different animal. People are focused on shopping. People are focused on giving, because normally most people, when they buy Arbonne, they're buying it for generally themselves. And so people don't want to spend money on themselves. They want to, have money for the holidays. All right, so write these words down. I'm not sure if it's a fit for you, but, okay, that's the beginning. That's a key phrase, because that lets people off the hook. That feels like they don't have to do what you're asking them to do. So I'm not sure if it's a fit for you, but, and so this is something that I would say. I'm not sure if this is fit for you, but would you know someone who would be interested in joining our 30 Days to Healthy Living to maintain their weight through the holidays? Because people typically gain 3 to 5 pounds. So you're not you're not asking them, so you're getting them off the hook, but they may say they want to. So I'm not sure if it's for you, but would you know someone who would be interested in joining our 30 Days to Healthy Living to maintain their weight? And when it gets closer to December, you would just say, would you know someone who would be interested in joining our 30 Days to Healthy Living to lose weight, because you're going to get their order in December to start in January, okay? Because, most people typically gain 3 to 5 pounds over the holidays. So, our goal is to help folks. What we are offering them help. We're not selling anything to them. We're offering them a plan, a challenge, or whatever you want to call it. We're offering them a plan to help them maintain or lose weight. Let's see. I'm trying to read what I wrote. My handwriting was not very good. So our goal is to help folks, instead of a New Year's resolution to lose weight, to have a November resolution not to gain weight in the first place. All right. So let's move on to, I'm not sure if it's for you, but this option, the waived consultant fee or the waived preferred client fee, I'm not sure if this is for you, but this option is available for this month only, and I would hate for you to miss out. Arbonne has waived the preferred client, or you can say the independent consultant registration fee. Just imagine the impact of this healthy lifestyle can have on you and your family, and on the lives of all those people you would touch if you're talking to them about joining your team as an independent consultant. So I'm not sure if this is for you, but this option is available for this month only, and I would hate for you to miss out, because I know how much you love helping other people. And January is going to be huge for us in helping other people, get back to a healthier lifestyle. All right, so you can also say, I'm not sure if it's for you, but this option is available for this month only, and I would hate for you to miss out the RE9 set with the free counter spot essence. I know you're really into taking care of your skin, or I know you would love to give this set to your mother or your sister. I would hate for you to miss out. And then the other one you could use is for the best of the best clean swap box. I'm not sure if this is for you, but this option is available for this month only, And I would hate for you to miss out on this best of the best clean swap box, because I know you are trying to get you and your family healthier. All right. So those are just a few verbiage for that. So now this is a different kind of verbiage, all right? So you would start out with, how open-minded are you? You know, that's, or how open-minded would you be about trying this as an alternative? And so you're talking about the swap box. So how open-minded would you be about trying these products as an alternative to what you're using now? You're gonna spend your money on protein this month or on skincare this month. So how open-minded are you about trying Arbonne as an alternative? All right. The other way you could use this is, how open-minded are you about increasing your monthly income? You know, people need money through the holidays. And when you say that, when you ask them how open-minded are they, you need to then stop. You know, you finish your sentence off. How open-minded are you about increasing your monthly income? And wait for their answer. It's hard for us as human beings to pause and wait, but the most important part of this whole conversation is what their answer is going to be, okay? All right, so another way you could spin that would be, would you be open-minded about seeing if we could work together? And so then you're offering them to join your team. Would you be open-minded about seeing if we could work together? Pause, see what their answer is, and then that's when you say, the fee is waived for the independent consultants this month. I would love for you to take a peek at this business. All right, so those are just a few ways to kind of spin the verbiage, you know, to get a better answer. I've shown this book before. I got those words. This book is amazing. It is so little, you know, and the print is really big in it. You see some of the print is really big. It's like, when I was preparing for tonight, I read this entire book again in about less than an hour, you know, and found the things that I wanted to use in it tonight. It's called Exactly What to Say by Phil M. Jones. You can get this little book on Amazon. I don't think it costs very much either. But anyway, you know, it's the magic words for influence and impact. So he just gives you just some different ways to say things that we normally say that you're going to get a better result from a person. All right. So, and then also, if you have Get Over Your Damn Self, she also has a lot of great verbiage in this book too. So if you're struggling in November to spin it right, so people will take a look at the business, will consider joining as a preferred client, will take a look at these products, really, you know, think about how you're presenting it to them, because, you know, this time of the year, people are wanting to give gifts. So, you know, spin it as gifts for other people. People are not wanting to gain weight. So spin it as this is going to help them maintain their weight, or to get ready for January 1st so that they're ready to start our 30 days to healthy living. So that's about what I have for tonight. And I just want to close with, you know, again, November and December are going to be what you think they're going to be. If you think November and December is going to be amazing, it's going to totally be amazing. If you think November and December are going to be a struggle, they'll be a struggle. So, you know, what you think about, you bring about. So go into these months with a positive attitude that you really have products and an opportunity that's going to change their lives, that's going to help them out, and you will. And if you know, I don't even want to say the negative again, because I don't want to harp on the negative, because I go into November and December that I've got something amazing for everybody that I meet along my day, everybody that I come in contact along my day, and everybody that I have contacted in the past. I'm going to circle back and say, we have the free, you know, the waived PC sign up, the waived IC sign up. Okay, this is the time. Momentum is huge in Arbonne. Come January, we're going to explode out the doors, because there's so many people. And I don't know if you guys have seen in the news lately about so many people are going plant-based. I mean, the articles that are in the magazines, the articles that are seen on the news, plant-based, plant-based, plant-based. And I can assure you, come January 1, most people are going to be looking for a plant-based program to start. And so now is the time to start thinking of, for having them to start thinking about, for having them to know that you are their person to help them do that come January. So now's the time to start talking to people about that. And again, and then you have to say, you know, I don't want you to miss out on the waived preferred client or the waived independent consultant this month. So let's go ahead and get you started. Squeeze out those few extra dollars. Let's get you going. Let's get those products. And if they are not ready to buy the nutrition set, go ahead and get them signed up. Have them buy Christmas presents, you know, for their family. And they can buy their nutrition set at the end of December with the Christmas money that they got, you know, as gifts for themselves. You know, so let's say, you know, they got a Visa card, or, you know, their brother, their sister gave them money for Christmas. They can use that money then to buy their products they need for the nutrition set. So there are many, many ways that you can address this, but people are looking for what we have. No mistake about it. And knowing that January is going to be a boom, then we should know that in November and December that we need to grab a hold of that momentum, help create momentum, so that when January gets here, that we have a ton of people ready to go with our 30 days to healthy living. But we have to start talking to them now, you know, because many of them won't be ready. Some of them will be ready, and that's what's going to get our QV and our IPA for November and December, but the majority of people are not going to be ready until December. But we have to start talking to them now, otherwise they're going to join somebody else's program. So we have to start letting them know now, so that we're ready to get with them, you know, at the end of December, 1st of January. All right. Thank you guys so much for being on tonight. Remember to set your goals and to make out your plan to achieve the goals. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording. And if anybody